Hi, I'm Allison, a current intern at Issue Voter. This August, as Congress is in recess, we're providing 3-minute, nonpartisan, accessible explanations of recent Supreme Court decisions. Welcome to day 1 of Breaking Down the Brief. Our first case is Trump v. CASA, Inc., decided on June 27, 2025, concerning nationwide injunctions for birthright citizenship. On January 20, 2025, President Trump issued Executive Order 14160, seeking to restrict birthright citizenship from children born in the United States to parents with undocumented or temporary immigration status. The legal principle of birthright citizenship is guaranteed by the 14th Amendment, stating that all persons born or naturalized in the United States are U.S. citizens. In the 1898 case United States v. Wonkim Ark, the Supreme Court upheld birthright citizenship regardless of parental immigration status. In response to Trump's executive order, lawsuits were filed in federal district courts across the United States arguing that the restriction on birthright citizenship was unconstitutional under the 14th Amendment and in violation of the Immigration and Nationality Act. 3 federal district courts issued a nationwide or universal injunction, a court order preventing the executive order from being enforced anywhere in the country. The Trump administration sought a stay or pause on these injunctions. The Supreme Court consolidated cases filed by states and organizations on behalf of impacted individuals into Trump v. CASA, Inc. The Supreme Court chose not to evaluate the constitutionality of Trump's executive order, but rather the procedure-based legal question: can federal district courts issue universal injunctions? In a 6-3 ruling, the Supreme Court held that no, federal district courts should only provide complete relief for those that brought the lawsuit. They cannot prevent government action against individuals across the entire country. The majority opinion argued that the 1789 Judiciary Act, which created federal district courts and courts of appeals, provided no historical basis for the power to issue universal injunctions. Therefore, injunctions had to be tailored specifically to the parties of the case. In her dissent, Justice Jackson argued that this decision will disproportionately impact the poor, the uneducated, and the unpopular, who may not have the resources to lawyer up, be party to such lawsuits, and seek relief. The Supreme Court kept Trump's ban on hold for 30 days. Civil rights organizations have filed a class action lawsuit on behalf of impacted individuals, which may be an alternative path to nationwide protection of birthright citizenship. The constitutionality of the executive order is still left undetermined. Universal injunctions have served as obstacles for presidential agendas across both political parties. This decision generally serves as an expansion of executive branch power at the expense of the judiciary. As these legal battles continue, here are some sources for further reading. This was day 1 of Breaking Down the Brief with Issue Voter. Follow us to stay up to date on more Supreme Court cases. Issue Voter is a nonpartisan platform that makes civic engagement accessible, efficient, and impactful. Visit issuevoter.org to learn more. Sign up to stay up to date with legislation and make your voice heard.